Barcelona's latest signing has everyone talking. But another story may be even more important. Today, we're breaking down the situation surrounding Frenkie de Jong. Let's get started. While Barcelona fans are celebrating a fresh arrival, another conversation is quietly becoming impossible to ignore. And that conversation revolves around one man, Frenkie de Jong. For years, he was supposed to be the heartbeat of Barcelona's midfield, the player who would carry on the legacy of the great midfielders before him. Elegant on the ball, technically gifted, calm under pressure. On paper, he had everything. But football isn't played on paper. And that's where the debate begins. A report from journalist Gerard Romero has claimed that the relationship between Hansi and Frenkie de Jong has deteriorated significantly over the last few months. Now, before we go any further, it's important to stress that this has not been officially confirmed by Barcelona or by Flick himself. So take it as a report, not as established fact. According to that report, the tension traces back to a crucial Champions League fixture against Atletico Madrid. The claim is that Flick wanted Frenkie to start the match after receiving medical clearance, but Frenkie reportedly didn't feel ready to begin the game. If that version of events is accurate, you can understand why a coach might be disappointed. Not because a player is injured, but because trust is everything at this level. Managers need to know exactly who they can count on when the biggest nights arrive. And if even a small doubt creeps into that relationship, it can change everything. Even if we put those reports to one side, there's a much bigger picture here. This conversation has been following Frenkie for years. Every season seems to begin with the same sentence. This could finally be his year. Every season, fans wait, coaches wait, Barcelona wait. Because everyone knows what Frenkie is capable of when he's fully fit and playing with confidence. The problem is, those moments have never lasted long enough. Whether it's injuries, interrupted seasons, or inconsistency, something always seems to get in the way. And eventually, potential stops being enough. Barcelona isn't a club where you're judged on what you could become. You're judged on what you deliver, especially after several seasons. Talent has never been the question. Availability has. Reports suggest that Frenkie is now facing another spell on the sidelines because of a knee problem. If that's the case, Barcelona once again have to prepare without one of their highest profile midfielders. And that's incredibly frustrating. Not because anyone doubts his quality, but because the team simply can't build around uncertainty anymore. When you're competing in a La Liga, the Champions League, domestic cups, every player matters, especially experienced players. But if coaches can't be sure who's going to be available, they have no choice but to start planning differently. One thing we've already seen under Hansi Flick, he isn't afraid to make difficult decisions. He rewards consistency. He rewards commitment. And perhaps, most importantly, he rewards players who are always ready. If younger midfielders continue developing, if others seize their opportunities, waiting becomes less attractive. Football moves quickly. No position stays reserved forever. That's simply the reality at clubs like Barcelona. Here's what makes this situation so complicated. Most Barcelona supporters don't want Frenkie de Jong to fail. Quite the opposite. They want him to become the player everyone believed he would be. Because if he reaches that level, Barcelona instantly becomes stronger. But football has a cruel way of moving on. Eventually, every club reaches a point where belief has to be replaced by decisions, not emotional ones, footballing ones. And whether that's fair or unfair, Barcelona may be approaching that crossroads. But what do you think? Is Karim Adeyemi one of Barcelona's smartest signings in recent years? And when it comes to Frenkie de Jong, do you still believe his best years at Barcelona are ahead of him? Or do you think it's finally time for the club to move in a different direction? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments. If you enjoyed today's breakdown, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to WatchStation, and turn on notifications so you never miss another football story. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.